Hello.
Oh, oh my gosh! Hello, hello.
We're back again.
I'm not just working on the last bit. No,
Working on the last
getting my
bit?
reference in. Getting my reference in.
Ah, okay.
I don't know. Do you see my reference screen at the moment?
We're the
No,
professionals. We're
you
allowed
don't.
to.
Perfect. Hey, hello.
Hello, everybody. We're back again.
We're back. Happy 2025. Happy New Year, bro.
2025 again. Happy New Year. Yeah. Hello.
Happy New Year, Nigitrus. Happy New Year, Nitish. Happy New Year, Old en Overspand. Happy New Year, Amanda.
All the people. Hey, guys.
All the New Years.
What a welcome.
Oh,
And now we have to make.
welcome.
Now I have to do our best to make her look good.
Yeah, it is a nice piece. I chose it. I found it on ArtStation, but apparently it's from. So the concept artist made this for an artist within Dishonored 2.
Yes.
So yeah. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. I thought like that would be cool. But now we get to do it after 2 weeks of not sculpting, holidays and festivities. So I wonder.
This is the best one to start on the new year.
I wonder how hard it's going to be.
I think pretty hard. To be honest, it looks.
It's probably not gonna be easy.
No. Gonna have fun though. So let's see if we can change this guy into her.
Yeah, let's do it, Rob.
Yeah, let's just do the thing.
How hard could it be, right?
Well, probably not that hard, right?
It's just like hopefully like riding a bicycle, right? Just,
Yeah. I haven't really been doing any
shapes.
art-related things over the holidays, so.
I have done some art-related things, but
Oh, have you?
I was a very nice boy, so Santa gave me a nice iPad.
Oh.
I can ZBrush on the couch now. Barely, but I can do it. I barely is because of me, because I don't know how to use it well yet. But
Hey, it still goes. That's cool.
yeah, that's really cool.
How is it?
It's nice. Like everything, like the brushes and how it feels and everything. That it's just ZBrush. That's great.
Perfect.
And the thing that I need to get used to, or well, the thing that I think will make me better is to do navigation with my left hand while using my right hand to keep drawing. Because what I do now automatically, because I'm right-handed, I flip my pen away and I use these fingers and I flip the pen back, so that it's like a couple of seconds of like switching between one and the other.
Yeah.
And I move the camera quite a lot. So I think I just need to practice doing the navigation with my left hand, and then that will be a lot better. And other than that, you can just slide on the side of the screen. You have like your little buttons that have Control Shift Alt and Space for all the things that you would do with Control Shift Alt and Space in ZBrush. And space would be the little menu. So in ZBrush you don't have this beautiful interface. You have some bars on the sides in which you have all of these different menus.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a bar on the bottom where you have where you can put all your brushes and stuff. And that's basically how the UI works. And so
it's similar but different.
Yeah, I imported a bunch of the brushes that I have. Not all of them yet, because you have to import them one at a time.
Oh.
open. It takes a while. I just have them on a folder on my iPad right now, waiting for when I need them. Then I will import them. And then
You get there when you get there.
They in the brushes they have some separation instead of just having A, B, C. They have a favorite step, so you can favorite the ones that you use most. So that you have just a tab and you only see those. And then a user tab, so there is all the imported ones, and then per function, so there's like a clay tab and a whatever smooth tab and a curve tab. So it's a little bit different.
Yeah, but also more convenient, it sounds like. A bit more streamlined.
If you don't know ZBrush, then yes, it would be more convenient, but I'm like, why is it not the same?
Also, while you're saying that, hello to... I never knew how to pronounce your name. Kua, I think.
Kua! Hello.
He's all the way from the Polygon Discord channel. Yeah, and he makes awesome stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
Welcome to the channel.
Welcome. Did you guys meet under Polygon's tutelage?
Yeah, it's kind of around the same time.
Ah.
And he's currently working with some newer stuff. It's great. And I really like his work. It's awesome.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah.
Curious to see. I'm always like, ooh, what do you make? Ooh.
She has.
Nice to find some new art.
Yeah, always got a little bit jealous as well. Like, oh, I want to do that, and I want to do this and that, and this and this and that, and that looks awesome. And I want to make that in 3D as well, and I don't have the time.
And this and that.
Oh no, you're looking good. We only have 3 hours to make this sculpt, so it's a bit of a challenge.
It's not gonna be easy.
Nope.
For now, I will not put some hands in there because hands.
Yeah. My head is way too long already.
What is a decent camera for? Let me just put a little bit of body. Body like lower than shoulder body. Something like that.
Like that. It's tricky. I kind of wanted to practice a bit over the holiday, but I ended up not doing that.
Too much other things going on.
Yeah.
Or too much rest. Oh.
Mainly that as well. Yeah.
Oh.
What have I done today? I've done nothing. That was great. Let's do it again. You need to do this for yourself as well. Well, these are just some basically quick exercises, some doodles that we have, and we just have 6 of them somewhere on a pure ref sheet with a couple of others. And every week we just roll a die from 1 to 6, and that one will be the one that we will be making. So it's usually either a couple of hours or at the most a day before the stream that we actually know what we're going to make.
Yeah.
So, and every time one of Mike's is picked, then I have to replace it. And every time one of mine has been picked, then Mike has to replace it.
That's how we keep it
very balanced in the force.
But this one that I put on here this time, it's not a big shoulder boy, bro. What the hell?
No, she isn't.
Usually my style
It's also very
gravitates
abstract
towards
as well. Very straight, a lot of straight lines.
yeah. This is very counter to my style usually, or that style I say, like the things that I gravitate towards.
Your preference.
Yeah. What is my style?
I feel like I
What
don't really
is
have one,
style?
but if I kind of look back at the things they've made, like, oh yeah, there is something that kind of some cohesion is there.
Yeah.
Not on purpose, but it's there. And that's fine. That's fine. There's our cucumber. Hello.
Hello, lad. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Happy
sure.
2035.
And I saw your pieces during on the 31st, on New Year's Eve. Still sculpting away that guy. They look great though.
Oh yeah, busy boy.
I only noticed just a couple of minutes ago that you posted those. Like, oh, I forgot to comment on those. But I did like them when I saw them. I did like.
I've not been online. I'm not. I've just been disconnected.
Socially dead. Yeah.
Heatreatrus is asking about my dwarf and bug statue. The dragon bug. Yeah. I see. Well, yeah, it's not finished. It's still lingering on my hard drive. It's sometimes when I start my computer, it just opens up. It's like, please finish me. I'm like,
I'm so close.
I'm so close. Oh, the sound. And yeah. So it's there. It's just not being worked on still at the moment. I need to finish it. It's so cool. And it would be so cool. Oh my gosh. That's the most dangerous words, huh? Wood and shoot.
Oh no. You got a cucumber with a grudge.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, I said I'm sorry.
It's an angry cucumber.
No, that's what the other 50% is, maybe.
50% anger.
50% cucumber. 100% vengeance.
100% please to remember the name. Let me add some hair because it looks very strange without. Oh, and also ears actually. Maybe ears first. Let me put them in separate.
Mostly covered by the hair, though.
Let me put some separate ears on.
Yeah.
Because I feel like my proportions are very off. But I cannot judge right now very well how off. So
I'm also assuming that everything is off that I'm making as well. I like this piece quite a lot, to be honest, but it's also a tricky one to replicate, for me at least. I'm doing something wrong with his lips. These are not. This is not how I make lips. Oh no! It's only been 2 weeks. Let's do that.
It's a big ear. Oh, it's a big head. A little bit of both. Make her head a little bit smaller. Meer gaan welden.
nice. Let's get that out of the way. Usually I got a better way, but today it's not working. We're just a bit rusty. Let's just blame that, right?
We're still the year is still waking us up.
Yeah, definitely. Your neighbors have caught on fire on Christmas. Oh no! Oh no!
Uh-oh.
So you spent 3 hours stood outside in the cold, waiting for them to put it out, and hoping our house was burned out. Yeah, that second one especially. Yeah.
Oh boy.
It certainly sounds like a Christmas to remember. What happened?
What happened? Yeah.
Did they have actual Christmas lights in their trees?
It's just some floating candles, Harry Potter style.
There's N-Cube. Hello.
Hello.
He's here to ask a noob question, and also says if everyone is good. Yeah. You did 2D art, but you want to get into 3D because it looks really cool. I think it does as well. Any recommendations for slow-paced learning? I get overwhelmed with some tutorials. Where do we find some slow-paced tutorials?
I mean, if you, I would just get into sculpting. So if 3D as a whole is quite big.
Yeah.
So since I like sculpting, I would recommend sculpting. And you can sculpt in either Blender or ZBrush. At least those are the most used. And Blender is free, so that's a good one to start with. Who does Blender tutorials? Good question. I think Nico.
And he also has Nicola. Nicole.
Yeah. Nico.
And he's called Speedsculpt. Yeah, he's also on Gumroad, and he has a couple of tutorials in Blender for creating characters.
Yeah, he has some series like beginner to render, something like that.
Also some very beginner ones, so he just explains you the software as well, I believe.
Yeah, and when you can follow that, that's very nice to do. You will learn a lot.
Yeah, I would. It's a second thing, so but I would also try to see if you can make some simple props, like just very simple in Blender, for instance, or your other favorite piece of software.
ZBrush.
Yeah. But see if you can manipulate a cube in such a way that you can create a table or a desk or a chair, something like that. Some very simple props. But if that way you can use your 3D scene that you've made, even if it's just a quick block out, just to as a guide for your 2D. So even if you in the end don't really feel like you like 3D that much, or the sculpting part of it, and you want to go back to 2D, or you want to do both of them at the same time, you can still use some of that for the other one. So like make a nice template for the perspective or something like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, like you create your room, or use the quick block out of it, and you place a camera somewhere, and like, oh yeah, this is a nice view, and you can sculpt on top, draw on top of that.
Yeah,
is another way to kind of blend the 2D and 3D together. But it also kind of depends what you want to make as well, right?
Yeah.
Do you like making characters, or do you like making environments? A lot of Bob Ross art, right? Some very
Happy
friendly
little
trees.
Give him a friend.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh man,
yeah.
she's in a little bit of an alien phase at the moment, but you know, you all need to have an alien phase sometime. Also, I don't know how many tutorials that the Blender guru makes, but he does a lot more of just Blender in general. Like, you probably noticed the donut already.
The donut, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a good exercise, huh? With that tutorial, it kind of teaches you to do basically quite a lot of what Blender can do. So you can kind of pick and choose, like, oh, I want to go in that direction. Well, it's just kind of fun. Or, you know, I've done the thing once, and maybe I can use that again later. And he's also a bit more into rendering and architectural visualization, like a bit more into that direction. At the moment, sculpting will be fun. Okay, cool. And you're looking into that. Also have access to ZBrush, so I suppose that's a good start. Yeah.
Hell
ZBrush
yeah.
is a good start.
ZBrush.
Well, you can also start by going to a Discord channel. There's a link in the description. And if you have any questions, just ask them there. And there's a help channel. If Mike and I can't answer it, then probably someone else can.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you're starting in ZBrush, one thing that I would recommend to do at some point in the start is to start with a sphere. So if you open the comma, there's the Dynamesh sphere scenes. You get a nice sphere.
Such a good sphere.
And what I like to then do is to turn the sphere into a cube with using just, if you press on your brush icon, just using the brush, the clay buildup, clay buildup, and
PCB,
move, right? And the damn standard. And then try to make this sphere into a cube. It gets you used to moving around the camera. It gets you used to the brush stuff of ZBrush. And you have to change your brush size all the time. And get to practice. And then let's see if you can turn anything into anything else.
That is a good one. It's a bit of a boring exercise, but it's a good exercise.
It's simple but not easy. And if you have then done that at some point, I mean, because I don't know, it probably doesn't take hours and hours. I mean, I would recommend to take it slow and try to be precise, more precise than I'm doing right now. Like, you can really get like a nice point in there, smooth that off, and sculpt over it. If you have done that, then just turn it back into a sphere. I just shave off the sides. It's like get that.
You usually do this with gum. Oh, or the kneadable ones, the kneadable ones. Kneadable.
The what? Just the kneadable clay.
Yeah, the charcoal razor. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then you also have to like move around your camera and check your silhouette. See if that's circular. Add to it and take it away. And if you have done that, and you think, ah, that was easy, then let's just use a little bit of masking and have a cube collide with the sphere and make that. Have that intersection. And basically, if you can do all three of those, then you can do anything. Doesn't matter what you want to make, you can just shape it to your will. This, I would do a little Dynamesh. Oh my gosh, it's way bigger than I expected. This is I like this exercise. I've done it with 3 people now, and every time everybody at first thinks like, ah, that's a piece of cake. And then you start doing it, it's like, this can be better, and this can be better, and this is still wonky, like this whole edge is like a curve instead of a sharp edge. How can we do that? It's like, I like to use edge polish. But then you have to like, oh no, it's intersecting over here, so I have to do something that I don't affect my beautiful, perfect sphere. And that's where masking comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's make one nice corner.
Just the one.
Yeah, just one. Because I need to continue on the lady, but it's just nice to do.
It's nice to kind of talk and futz around with all of that.
Yeah, that's just. And then I say it's nice. It's just one corner-ish. Yeah. Get it a little more straight. Yeah. Look at that. One nice corner. Oh, is it? Nope. Yeah, when I look from the top, it's not nice yet. Now, I think it's pretty close to being nice. Get me a little bit sharper. If I can turn on my IQ curve in the booth and just get that. Ooh. Get a little oof in there.
A little oof?
Yeah. Yeah, a little oof.
Ooh.
Yeah. I first saw this exercise being done by Geo Neckbill, making the sphere into a cube and cube into a sphere, and the intersection. And then later, Ryan Kingsline also asked this exercise of the students. I was like, hey, I've done this before.
I know this one.
I know this one. And
like, oh no, I know this one.
With
immediate
regret. And with some mentees, I tried to do it as well. It's just a nice exercise.
It is. I would also, if you're doing ZBrush, recommend. It's a little bit of a peeve of mine, to be perfectly honest. But to see if you cannot change your layout.
No.
Yeah. Maybe you come across a tutorial or a mentor or something like hey, here's my UI or my setup. Don't go for it just yet. It's maybe a little bit easier. ZBrush is has a bit of an odd UI. So in the beginning it's difficult to find the things and you don't know where they are, so just ask around. You'll be fine. But by constantly searching around or constantly going back to the place where that one function is, it's a lot easier to remember, and you might see some similar looking functions around that same button, right? And when you have a custom UI, let's go quickly to mine. There we go. I think Mike's still here, right? No, Mike's gone. Mike's gone for a moment. Sorry. The mic cam. Where is the mic? Where is the mic cam? He's gone. Let's go to Mike. I'm here, right? I'm also not here. No, Mike's gone as well. Something's off. But I got my UI a little bit customized, especially here on the left, where everything that I kind of want is over there. You guys are in there as well, but this is kind of what I made over a couple of years. That kind of the buttons that I use the most, but you don't really know which buttons are the ones you will use the most if you don't use a lot of them or search around for them. So I would recommend not going for that immediately, even though it is a lot easier. And yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one. Just to do the hard thing. It's never a good thing you want to hear, right?
Yeah, ZBrush UI, I mean, it's weird, but actually you can just think about it. It's just this. It's just a bunch of buttons underneath a fold-out panel. But then those buttons you can put anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, you cannot even see that because it's clipped out of the thing. But just on the top you have those buttons and everything that you see on the UI, everything else, it's all in there.
And you can make your own menus as well, so it's very customizable, but a little bit daunting in the beginning.
Yeah.
But Ncube thing, impressive. Thank you very much. Sorry for taking your time. Oh, that doesn't matter. I've got the wrong timer on because I am not a professional, so I'm allowed to. Usually we just go for about an hour, and then we kind of look around and see what we have at that moment, and we can kind of judge like, oh, what do I still need to do for the 2 hours that we still have left, and rub your eye a bit.
Do our best.
Make a bit of a get a bit of an idea of what still needs to be done and still needs to be changed. But yeah, usually that's in about an hour, so about 10 minutes or so we still have.
Oh my god.
Let's say 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Just there's my script. Okay, 15 minutes. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
No, that's not correct. It's about 20. Because we started after 8. And then we had the countdown. So it's about 8:15 that we actually were doing stuff.
Yeah. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Oh. Still have so much time. Oh.
You said 30?
Ish.
25.
Okay. Sure.
That's a lot better than 10, though.
Yeah.
But if you have questions, just ask him. Hey, Thane! Tian? One of those two. Hello. Welcome.
Hey, Fiani. Let's see. Like, you are a digital artist who's sculpting traditional style. My great-great-great-grandfathers may have been the ones who made Greek statues. Ah, wouldn't that be great? Oh well. Also, a little bit too much pressure, but it could also be very cool. Thank you. Good point. Mike and Bram, are you first generation artists? As it were your parents artists also? No, my parents are not. My uncle is, but
Yeah, he makes great stuff.
yeah, he does a lot of cool paintings, a lot of caricatures. I didn't really hang out too much with him, but but yeah, more than that, no, not from an artist line.
No.
My dad's an engineer and my mom is a bookkeeper.
Ah, look at that. Very creative people.
Yeah, exactly. Well, my dad is kind of creative. Like, he if there's anything that needs to be made, he just makes it, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
the same thing that we're doing. We're in a very different medium and or
Yeah.
direction.
He just makes it with wood and metal and stuff if he wants to make it for himself.
Ah, nice.
And then at work, it's different, but like, yeah. At home. Oh, this is so ugly.
It's a very fair and honest job.
Yeah.
Just sees 2 pieces of metal and he's like, nah. He just makes one of them.
One. That's all I want.
It needs to be one. And for me, not really. No, kind of. My dad wanted to be an art teacher, but the fates decided that he wouldn't. And yeah, we kind of were. Me and my sister, get raised in such a way that was a bit more creative, and not to don't spend too much time behind the TV, and just draw whatever you think instead, or play with your Legos. Or there was always a lot more. How do you call it? I even forgot the Dutch word, so I can't even explain it. But we can push more into that direction, not really by force, but more by like, oh, they want to do something creative. Okay, let's enforce that. So yeah, but even if we didn't want to do it, just to do something that you kind of want to enjoy, and if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, at least you've done what you wanted to do. So.
That's very true. Oh my god,
you don't have any regrets afterwards. Like, oh, if only I went into that direction.
Let's do a little bit of measuring.
But yeah, we had quite a lot of creative people in our family, but all in a separate direction.
All different direction.
Yeah.
Just
didn't go to art school, but you know, it's close to it. Futzing around with digital clay. It's fun. I like it. I kind of don't know what I'm doing anymore.
I am trying to make her more like her.
Yeah,
the whole exercise? Yeah, kind of, but like.
I've been futzing around with this face for too long. I don't have any other reference to go off with. No other points to sculpt. So I got something, but it's far from close. Sorry. But I also need, you know, the body and the hair. So it's a little bit more of a reference. Let's add in at least some ears. I still haven't done the eyes either. But I think for now, that is fine.
This is too low.
Oh, by the way, Thane is Ice Cream Draws. Hello.
Ah!
Welcome back.
Ice Cream Draws. We know you. So how do you pronounce it? Fiani
Thane.
or Thane or Thayan?
Oh, Thyan. That's a good one.
Or completely different. Jimmy. Yeah. Doug.
It's a Welsh name. It's
Yeah. Doesn't look anything what it sounds like.
no. Do some big ears. Let's shrink those down a bit. Make them a bit more delicate. And I always forget where they are, so I just touch myself on stream. Let's see.
You cannot do that on stream.
Go
Look
over
at
here,
that.
and then there we are. I always forget which way they are.
I didn't save my.
You would know that. You would think that I would know by now, but nope. I keep forgetting.
Which side your thumb is? What do you mean?
Which side of the jaw the ears are? Are they a little bit in front of it or just a little bit behind of it? I just keep forgetting. Yeah. It's the end of the day. My brain isn't made for thinking anymore. It's done all the thinking for the day.
No more thinking, please.
It's had enough. Away with your ideas. Just do the thing and sleep. Okay. So at least I got some ears. And let's see if I can do some hair as well. No. A bit more wealth. Does she have a braid? Or is it short? It kind of looks like it should be shorter, right?
It'd be like a braid going it
It's a very
underneath.
big one going all the way back.
Like from up here until down here.
I don't know where up here and down here is, but
From up here, and then getting overlapped by whatever this is, and then to down here.
Yeah, or just a very big one, a very broad one.
But I don't think I'm gonna make it braids.
They're a bit tricky. I'm just gonna make the overall shape. Let's give her a neck as well before I do the hair. It. And maybe another one. Oh, don't duplicate that one. Duplicate that one for the body.
Is it good?
Don't think I will do the whole lot. Maybe a bust at most. Just for the time constraint that we have, right?
Sanity's sake.
Yeah. Let's use the AQ curve. Get nice and pointy there. It's what am I doing?
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I don't know anymore, Mike. I don't know. Needs to have a lot more volume there. It's because I'm only doing just a part of the bust that I don't know how a torso looks anymore.
How does a torso look, Bob?
How do they look? I kind of always start with a little bit of a bean shape, but that's just me making silly guys.
Silly boys.
Got about 12 minutes, and then the first hour has passed.
Time has passed.
Till passes yet again.
Let's just connect it here. It's not gonna change that much anymore, I think. He says. Doubting his own words.
Ice Cream Bros is using their mom's phone. Yours is dead. That's nice.
Still got access to the internet.
Yeah. Thank you, Ice Cream Bros mom, for letting her join us.
Yay! Thank you,
You're
Mom.
cool.
Let me just look into my brain. What was an ear again?
How do ears work?
It's like a bit deeper than here. Question is why? Just out.
Why am I still noodling around with this? I haven't even added the eyes. Why am I working in that area? Having fun though. Doesn't sound like it, but I am having fun. I'm complaining a lot, but it's kind of what I do. I'm really good at it, okay?
That's for sure. Shell. It's a very thick ear, but I'm not gonna see that.
Let's do big shapes first for that hair. I don't want to use that. Do I? Yeah, just keep it. Let's keep that. Hide it away for now though. I do want to add a cylinder for the big lock on this side of her head. Let's use something that I haven't used in a while.
Blob brush?
The soft deformer tool.
Oh, oh.
And
So I thought it was gonna be like a classic blobbage.
No blobbage yet. I don't think this one will receive any blob for me.
No blobbage.
No blobbage for
Today.
this one.
No blobbage today. Sorry, people.
For all the people who are expecting.
Yeah. We are all expecting Bram to blob out today, but no. No blobbage.
No. For those that know that's just a tool that I like to use.
We'll continue to blob another day.
We'll continue to blob another day. I feel like it used to manipulate easier this soft deform tool. The gizmo doesn't seem to work with it or change with it. Oh, yeah, it's close enough.
Is your focal shift on, I don't know, 100 or 0, one of the two?
No, the gizmo tool doesn't move around. What this has to do with focal shift? Gizmo doesn't have a focal shift.
It stays in place entirely. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I thought it just moved less than what the rest was moving.
No. It's just being silly.
Yeah.
I don't remember it doing that, but could be me though. This kind of goes into that direction. It goes over there. Okay, let's just duplicate that one and mirror it. Just all the way over here, not the auto mirror. There's like 3 different versions of mirror in ZBrush. Yeah, in ZBrush. That's the software I'm using today, right? Yeah, it is. Deformation mirror. That's the one I wanted to have. Yeah.
Information. Okay, yeah, that's the only mirror I use.
I use the mirror and weld.
The mirror and the mirror and weld. Okay.
Yeah. There's also one in the Z plugin, the subtool master.
Yes.
Mirror there as well. And it kind of does the same thing as mirror and weld, but it has a couple of more functionalities in there.
Advanced tactics.
Yeah. But the default ones are fine for me. You know what? Merge those together. Merge that. She's looking so weird now. She probably already did, but just because I added the hair, started adding it, it feels like it's just more weird than it should. Are there any personal projects we are working on? No, not for me.
I'm still working on the wings of the Machamp.
Ah.
and then getting some keys in there, and then 3D printing him, hopefully.
Yeah,
It's
usually
just
on every Thursday we try to do a longer project. It's still just for the same 3 hours that we have right now, but we continue working on it every week, every Thursday that is. And last project was a Pokemon Fusion, not video fusion, a style swap. And Mike had a Machamp randomly chosen, and it needs to be a flying type Machamp.
yeah.
Yeah, for me, I had an Arcanine that needed to be a Dragon type Arcanine. So it's kind of a design, whatchamacallit, exercise.
Challenge.
Yeah. What can we? What makes Machamp a Machamp, and what can you remove from Machamp so it's still a Machamp, and what can you add to it so it's still a Machamp, but also flying?
It's really fun.
Yeah, just play around with the shapes that we have.
Yeah, some big ol' arms because it's a Machamp. Oh yeah. One set of arms? No, 2 sets.
And let's just load the Arcanine on. That's nope, that's the wrong folder. It's live projects, Pokemon type swap from number 13. Low tool, yes. That's my boy.
Boy.
It's kind of what I thought a dragon type Arcanine would look like. I was going places. I wasn't really sure where I would ended up, but ended up with this. A lot of things that for me are a little bit. He's even standing or something. Where are the rest of the rocks? There we are. The yeah, for me, I was a little guessing around. What direction should I go? Does it work? And a lot of question marks. And not really a direction, but more of a blind one. And that kind of works. And well, Mike, on the other hand, you immediately knew what you were gonna do.
I knew immediately. Yes. And this is the boy.
Look at him. Look at that boy. Let's compare with this one.
Got some arms and some more arms. And then he's turned into a bat. Oh wow. A bat, and that kind of makes him look like a guard.
Yeah, I like it though.
And I was still working on making the wings flashy, like on this side they are flashy already, and on this side they are just separate still.
Yeah.
Oh, and the inside. Oh my god, so many things. And then
did you also change Onyx a bit, or is it just me?
I don't think so.
He seems to have a lot more detail, but maybe that's because of the shader.
Yeah, he's got some stone texture kind of in there, but I'm not too stoked with all of it yet. I think some parts are still a little bit blobby. Oh, he's kind of at an angle, or is it just my camera right now?
He does look a little bit like Mushu from Mila. This is Big Mushu. This is a ground.
Hey, big Mushu. Oh my gosh, my lady is facing the wrong way.
Oh no, he's turning your back on you.
That's why. Yeah, that's why. She was not. My champ was not looking at me before. Okay, sub to master.
Our hour is done also, Mike.
Why was that? Was that, I think.
What are you doing? Can't you just rotate it?
Did that not work? I thought that Subtool Master would do all of them.
No, only selected one. Only the selected one. Yeah, Mike's one looks like Devilman from the anime. Ooh, yeah.
I have two faces now. Okay. Well, anyway, then I will do the other thing, which is just transpose master.
Yeah, just move it around there.
En mirror en Z, waar ben je? And transpose master again. Loop, 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 loop. Everything's inside out. I didn't know that it did that.
Yeah, sometimes. I think I had a problem once before as well. Not a lot. And I don't know why it does that. Or it did that.
Ah, just ZBrush being funny.
Yeah, probably.
You're so funny, ZBrush, huh? Why
just mix things up a little bit. You know, we've been doing fine for a while now, so that just mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
Also, the statues from Devilman, they're quite nice. There were a couple of ones floating around on ArtStation, and yeah, they're very gritty. You like them?
I haven't.
I think I've sent it to you before. Like, hey, this is Ops Mike Alley.
I need to watch it still. It's a short one, right?
Yeah. Like
one season-ish.
Yeah, for me, you don't really need to see more of it. Not for me. It wasn't. I didn't find it too interesting. And it started off kind of slow, and at the very end, it ramps it up all the way to 11. There's a lot of stuff happening that I wasn't really expecting.
That's good. Sounds like when you're getting to the end of Golden Age and Berserk.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Yeah, it's a little bit like that. Yeah. But yeah, our was kind of done. Let me just stop myself real quick.
Oh no!
I think just the shape of her face that I have it's too long. I should not like that, but it should be a bit more gentle. Way too much chin, like I always do.
Yeah, I need to soften out some features and why doesn't it look a bit over here? I think her mouth coming forward more or something. Like on her silhouette over there, she has got like more mouth bag.
Yeah, some people have that.
What else? I just toned down her cheekbone a little bit before because it was sticking out quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously I have to open up her eyes, but for now I'll just keep them closed.
Yeah, I also still have to add those eyes. It's just mainly just the shape of the face that I'm kind of worried with. And I feel like if I have something that's close to it, I will be happy. But also when I know that when I'm gonna add the eyes, I'm just gonna mess it up again.
So then add the eyes. Add the eyes first.
Yeah, but the shape isn't good yet. If I'm gonna do that now, then I will be, besides having to manipulate the face, I will also have to manipulate the eyes constantly.
Hmm.
And I kind of don't want that yet.
What else am I doing wrong? Maybe my eyes are too small.
She has pretty big eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
they are,
she
feel
also
like
has
they are
quite of a
wider out.
Yeah, she also has quite of a smaller jaw. Yours feels a bit more prominent. It's a bit more childish-like almost. It's a small jaw that kind of tapers all the way to a bit of an upside-down teardrop. That's kind of what the shape of her face is, right?
Yeah. A little bit more wide, a little, and a little bit more less, more or less at the bottom.
More here, less there.
More wide and more or less wide.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly that.
Yeah, I'm going outside without jacket. That's met zonder jas.
Yeah, with without. Yeah,
without jacket. Something I always
something
said.
you can say in Dutch. I don't know how accurate it is, but yeah, a lot of people make that kind of a whatchamacallit. An ice cream draws is back with her phone. Hello.
Ooh.
You probably did a good job saying their name.
Mm,
yeah,
nice.
Or at least it's a nice try. It's pretty much the same, right?
Yeah, it's basically a perfect. What's going on?
Do you guys think that as 3D artists you can make 2D art? Oof.
I can't.
I find it difficult.
As 3D artist, you definitely can make 2D art if you just make a render of your 3D.
Is it technically also just a 3D
actually, this is all 2D.
Yeah, I can't grab it.
I can't grab it until I 3D print it.
Yeah, it's a 3D representation of it's a 2D representation of a 3D subject. But yeah, the 2D art for me it's kind of tricky because I have always focused on 3D. Adding things like simple things like perspective to it. It always looks wonky because I'm not used to adding perspective to things because the camera does those steps for me. The other side, in 2D you can kind of cheat a little bit perspective wise. It looks fine like this, right? And then if you have to convert it to 3D, like Mike and I tend to do, then you will notice those changes. Like, hey, wait, this shape doesn't work in 3D because it's, perspective is weird. So yeah, we can change it, kind of fool around with that, but I do feel like the kind of the people that I've met over the years, that the ones who are pretty decent at 2D are also pretty decent at 3D as well.
Yeah.
Not always the same way around. It's not really like I said, it's not really the same.
I think I see it being more common that people that are good at drawing, they can relatively easily also learn 3D and sculpting and stuff and be good at that, than the other way around. If you can only do the 3D, then it's harder to translate that to drawing.
I think so, at least for personal experience.
with both of them, you will get better in both when you do one or the other.
Oh yeah.
Compared to someone that's doing neither. But like, yeah, for experience, it's like that. But Bram said, like, the people that know how to draw well seem to have an easier time learning 3D. Maybe my whole face shape is just a little bit weird. What if I just make this go forward a little more and this a bit back? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. You went to school yesterday. You woke up early as well, and you called your friend insecure by accident. Well, yeah, people can make accidents.
And then she got all insecure about it.
Maybe she did. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think people
Hopefully
say a
you
lot
can
of
work
things
it
that
out.
they don't really mean. They mean something different, but somewhere between your head and your mouth, something messes up, and then something comes out that you don't really want it to say.
Or the thing that you mean is, it means that thing in those words for you, but those words mean something else for the different person. So.
Yeah. Just use completely the wrong. I want this. Yeah, synonyms. Like, you shouldn't have used that word for it. Even even though it means the same thing. Use a different one. It was sounded a lot friendlier. But yeah, it's fine, really.
It happens. Hopefully you guys can work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. She started to look better, I think, Bram. Okay, let me just not look at her for a bit. Just for sanity's sake. Let me look at yours. What are you doing, Bram?
What am I doing? I'm making this. I am kind of futzing around with the mouth because I feel like I messed it up a bit. She looks a little bit old at the moment because I did all the nasolabial folds, kind of emphasized on that. So if I maybe kind of push it down a bit gently, then maybe she slowly will get there. I really
I think if you soften that line as well, from the nasolabial fold, as you said,
this one
but then it's like, maybe tiny little smooth or tiny little fill in, or like, generally older people have those lines more than younger people.
Yeah, but I always tend to feel that if I want to make something very subtle, I have a lot more. I have to put a lot more effort into it. Like maybe it's over there, and I make it too small as well because I want to be too careful, right? Not even it's subtle, but it's also too small because of it. And if I make a bold change like that, okay, let's make the nasolabial fold and kind of look like how it was, right? Then I know, like, okay, this is the position where it should be in. That's very clear for me, and that's kind of why I always over exaggerate something, and instead of doing the opposite.
I'm trying to become. I'm working on trying to do that in my head, to place it in my head and just have like a little marking or whatever that is not over exaggerated but probably under exaggerated, and then fill it in as much as is needed, but it's hard to do it that way. So working on it. Work in progress. It's like, just what do 2D people recommend?
Yeah, what do 2D people recommend?
Yeah. It's like, measure a point over here, a point over there, point over there. Oh, and that means that now it's a skull. Okay.
I missed a bit. It's like the drawing of how to draw an owl. Just make the two or three spheres, and then you fill in the details.
Yeah.
Then you do the rest of the owl.
First you just draw a head, and then you erase the details, and then you erase the construction, and then you have a perfect circle.
Oh no. Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
What did you redo?
I forgot
Oh,
to
I
save.
need to save, actually.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Forgot to save. Let's do this as...
Okay, let's see. I'm looking at her again. This angle is off. Let me just note it on this side. This angle is off. This distance seems longer in mine.
Let's go back a bit.
This angle is also off for me. It's going out.
That's why our one.
Okay, so let's fix those angles. I think this angle will compare itself and make this shorter.
Well, thank you.
Hmm?
Looking beautiful, you two. Not sure about the sculpt stuff. We're doing our best, damn it. She's a tricky one. Oh. Zebras being zebras.
Oh, I also found out.
Yeah.
With zebras on the iPad, you know that often, sometimes it gets this big line to the corner of your screen.
Yeah.
It's a ZBrush thing.
Yeah,
it's,
I know.
It's not a Wacom thing. It's a ZBrush thing. It's also in the iPad version.
Yeah, I also have it on the when it was working on the Huion canvas. I still have that.
I thought it was a tablet thing, but no, it's a ZBrush thing.
Oh, I knew it was a joke. You don't need to pickle. You'll be fine. It won't be a pickled cucumber.
I like pickled cucumbers.
I don't.
Why not?
Well, I'll say I don't. They don't have a preference for me. But yeah, all right. It's. I accept its existence. I acknowledge it. But yeah.
That's where it ends. Gosh darn
yeah,
it.
that's where it is. It's my care for pickles. Okay.
Get some nice pickle on your burger. Mm.
Yeah, I like them there. They're not too bad. The filtrum on mine is become... It kind of feels like it. Longer and longer. I don't know why. So let's see if we can do something about that. Because that's definitely a problem that mine has. Don't eat his relatives, Mike. Don't eat it. Don't do it.
But it tastes so good. I like cucumbers. I don't even love cucumbers. It's because my fiance doesn't like cucumbers.
What's not to like about a cucumber?
The flavor. Apparently. It's just water, right? But
It's
no,
just a
it's
tube of water.
cucumber. Because that's all the 50%. But anyway, cucumber water is different than water, as I've been told.
Because that's
And
cucumber in it.
if cucumber is on salad, the whole salad tastes like cucumber, and that's the worst.
But if water is on the cucumber, water is on cucumber. Water is on the salad. Then
You have a white salad.
Yeah. Though water also has a taste, though. Let's be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Ever been thirsty quite a lot, and all of a sudden you just have a big gulp of just cold water.
And if you are living here in Scotland and you have the water, and then you move, then you're in London, and you drink the water there, it's like, oh my god, this is not good water here in London. Water tastes like shite. I thought that they were also always exaggerating, but no, it's not good. That said, I prefer the Dutch water to the Scottish water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer the. I haven't really lived abroad too much. I lived in Belgium for a little while, but I did prefer the Dutch water over the Belgian water, and that might have something to do with the fact that I had to. When you first fill your glass of water, I couldn't see through it.
Ugh.
I had to leave it for a couple of minutes, and then it was water.
Oh, yeah, in that way. Yeah, okay. No, I thought it was like brown.
No. It was white. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Very opaque.
I had that.
Opaque water they have there, at least in the tap that I had there.
I think I had that in Utrecht as well.
I found it disconcerting.
Yeah. It's not supposed to be like that, right? It's like, oh no, it's just carbon and stuff. But why is carbon in my H2O?
It should be just water, right? And some minerals.
I don't want any carbon in my H2O.
It's just tap water. It shouldn't be in there. Just doing the thing where my head just slowly shrinks over time. All the changes that I'm making.
Uh-oh. I've been found out.
They have. No one knows. But
no, it is. I'm not Ed. It's not I'm Prince Harry. I mean, I'm Mike. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, Ed is Mike.
Ed Mike Sheeran.
Ah.
Mike Harry. Harry Mike.
What am I doing? I'm kind of at the point where I think like let's just completely delete that mouth. I think I'm gonna. Goodbye, mouth. Goodbye.
Leave no evidence behind.
Nope. Just delete your art. Start again.
Yeah. Usually it goes better the second time.
Yeah.
And if not, you deleted it. Who cares? There's no way back. Unless you have a timesheet.
I have the undo, whatchamacallit. Yeah, I can still go back. But
that's not fair. That's not fair, Rob. That's cheating.
Yeah, I know.
Just delete it. Just go.
Who would use the undo tool? Right?
Yeah. Just go to your thing and delete the history. I don't know where to do that actually. Breakfast, yes. Undo history.
Just merge something with your subtool and it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's the easy way. But I want to do the proper way. Timeline? No. On the iPad there's a button for it. To clear the undo history more easily.
Okay, delete higher. My mouth kind of reappeared because it was still in a higher subdivision. That I don't want. There.
Oof. That's not good. Yeah. Undo that a little bit. My eyes are now huge.
Yes, but no, I did it wrong. There. Look at me just futzing around on how to make a mouth. I'm not out of shape at all. What are you saying? Up. There. It's a little bit more wider. Yeah, that's not that wide. I think I had it pretty close before. Yeah, higher up though. Too high up. Still, it's that chin that I'm not satisfied with. Let's add in those lips and then we can futz around with the chin.
What's up real good?
I forgot the timer again, Mike.
Uh-oh. We have infinite time.
We have infinite time, yeah. The time is still up. We stop in about 80 minutes.
Oh my god.
Still 80? Yeah. Ish. Pretty close. I felt like we've been going for a lot longer. What have I made? Oof. I'm not really a fan of what I'm doing right now. I don't know.
What you doing?
I don't know.
I don't know. Fighting.
What am I doing? Just pushing around polygons. That's only that's it. Don't even know how to English anymore. Jeez.
What the hell? How does one... Why is my nose always so big?
One of the things that you notice when you're still like, oh, that's the thing I always do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it as well. Usually I make the eyes way too big. This character happens to have reasonably large eyes for the rest of her face, but yeah, I probably made them way too big. Let's be fair. What a character to start the year on. But hey, well. Oh well. Oh well.
Oh, like nothing to do now.
I like him. It's not with a lot of confidence, but I do feel like I am improving with time for the sculpt. So the further I'm in, the more she starts to look alike. But usually when I kind of look away for a little while and then look back, then you will notice things again.
Yeah, scary times those are.
Yeah. Bottom lip shouldn't protrude so much. Let's tone that down. This bottom up on itself shouldn't be that voluminous. I think it's a bit tricky to see on this one. Just go for the nose a bit. I think should have a little bit more of an angle on there. Maybe should be less flared. But I do want to have that line in there.
How did this happen?
What did you do? Sorry, I wasn't looking.
This is called the flip, but the flip flipped her hair. Like
The flip flipped her hair.
Yeah. Like,
Isn't
only
that what it should do?
No, because I flipped it in the Z, but it got flipped in the X as well.
You have the X turned on still because it's just a tiny little.
No, it's just it's just something that was at some point happened. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Was flipped. Flipping now. I was like, look at this flipper. Flipping around. Flipping me off.
Just flipping, guys.
He's flipping guys. Some inflections.
You suddenly turn into focus mode. It's very quiet. It happens.
Sometimes you just have to focus.
Oh man, my head has shrunk a lot by the look of those ears. Just fly away. Oh, there. That's a bit more of a reasonable size. Yeah.
What the hell?
What do you do? Oh! What have you done? What have you made there?
I just dynamished it.
Is there still something hidden there? Or
It's not. It's not hidden, and it cannot be like masked because that's what it used to dynamize.
okay. It looks
It's a
like
little
it
bit
still
strange.
fits, right?
Let me just fix my issue here.
Otherwise, you can just export it as an OBJ and import it again. Then that it should be.
What if I just duplicated it?
Oh yeah, that could work as well.
That would have been too easy. Strange. Okay. Let's see if anything else goes weird when I dynamize. No, just okay. Well,
Just that one? Just the one subtool?
Yeah, just the one.
Weird.
Clay to be.
This should be all the way up there. That's a bit better. It's a tricky one, Mike. She's tricky.
She's SSX. She's little wakker around the fucked target, right? Not target, tricky. She's tricky. Oh. Okay.
What is?
I
What have
thought
you
that
noticed?
I thought that my clay tubes was just being clay tubes and being hard, but my patch sensitivity was not working,
Ah,
so it was even harder than clay tubes already is. I only noticed because of the damn standoff because I've used that one more often.
I'm very curious in about an hour what the difference is between the end result and what I had in the first hour. Because I was pretty happy with it.
And then let's see if you were still happy with it, or
I just want to see how much it changes.
yeah.
Hopefully for the better. Hopefully for the better.
Yeah.
Just
Oh shit! It was very good back then.
Yeah. It was actually better.
Damn
I got the nose all weird. Let's do that. Go from here. It's a nice sharp edge to there. It's a little bit too exaggerated, but there. And we also have one that goes from here to there. Then we can cut a triangle from there to there. So let's get rid of all of that. Straight. But yeah, how did your first week of the year go? First 2 days of the week?
First working days. Yeah. Or working days, or just the weeks. The weeks themselves were nice. Before the work. Well, the work was also fine, but like, it's just work.
You have to get used to it quite a lot again.
Yeah, exactly. And after with New Year's, my sister came over.
Oh yeah.
And we were supposed to celebrate Hogmanay in Edinburgh, but there was extreme weather, so they cancelled all of the outside events, which we got the tickets for.
Oh, sweet. Perfect.
And that also meant that all of the pubs straight went into like booking systems and everything. Like a lot of pubs were like fully booked, so they were not letting anybody in, and so we were just doing kind of like a pub crawl, like seeing like where can we still get in. This one and this one and this one, and okay, this one we can get in, but it was atmosphere was not nice. So okay, next.
There's a reason that there's space here.
Yeah, exactly. But then eventually we found a nice place, and there was like a little live band performing with some
Nice.
classic yellow long music, old rock songs that everybody knows and stuff, like Highway to Hell, that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, that was nice. That was where we spent the rest of our New Year's. Then afterwards, we spent some more days in Edinburgh, because before we were planning to drive back to Aberdeen and then spend some days there and then back to Edinburgh. But turned out that if we were going to go back to Aberdeen, that would be like one night, and then we had to go back to Edinburgh because their flight left very early in the morning the day after that. So they would like to, stay close to the hotel.
Yeah.
Especially since snow and stuff was also starting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so we stayed in Edinburgh a couple more days, and it was nice just walking around, especially since my brother-in-law, he is huge on Harry Potter. And there's quite a lot of Harry Potter related stuff there.
In England?
No, in Edinburgh.
In Edinburgh, sorry. In Scotland, sorry.
Yeah. How dare you?
In Britain?
Nope, not in Britain either.
That's not in Britain?
No, it's Great Britain, but it's not Britain.
Oh, my apologies.
If I understand correctly. But apparently, like, there's like the place where a cafe where she started to write some of the books, and one of the streets that inspired Diagon Alley, or the Baggersweg in Dutch. Yeah.
I like Baggersweg a lot more. It's just...
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's very silly.
Rose Garden. Baggersweg.
But yeah, so we had some fun around there, and played some games, and some bowling and some curling.
Curling even.
Curling, not on ice, but it was still fun.
Just one of those indoor sliding majiggies.
Curling things on little balls. Just trying to bonk the other person off the center and not miss, because if you miss, then you're screwed. Sometimes even if you don't miss, you're screwed. It was gonna be
because
fun.
You kind of knock something out. One of your ones, you kind of knock them too far. And you have less points. Yeah,
or you try to be smart and go like through the edge and hit them, and then you just hit your own one. And...
You knock the opponent closer to the point.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it's just some silly running jokes that were going around all the time while we were there.
Sweet.
And then...
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah. And then we heard there was snow in Aberdeen, so we were driving and hoping not to get stuck on the road in the snow, and then We were driving. It's a 2 hour to 2 hour 30-minute drive from Edinburgh to Aberdeen.
Mm.
And it was like we were on the way like for 2 hours. I was like, still no snow. Maybe it was not that bad. And then we passed underneath like a viaduct, and on the other side of the viaduct it was like full snow. It's like,
oh no.
Okay. So there was
suddenly
snow.
You have all the snow.
Yeah. But it was not falling anymore. It was just around the road. Most of the stuff on the road was gone at that time. So with salt or gritting and whatever they call it.
Salt.
But yeah. Gritting. Most of the salt we use salt. A lot of the places when they don't use salt, they just use dirt.
Well,
just makes dirt in there. I guess it's less slippy than ice, so.
Yeah, unless it freezes. Yeah, well, it has more texture to it, right?
Yeah.
But it makes a mess.
Yeah, it makes it look very ugly.
It is better for the environment, though.
It makes it look very ugly snow the day after.
Ooh,
I mean,
yeah, I can imagine.
it always looks not nice when it starts to melt. But the day after, only more came falling out of the sky, like a lot more.
Why?
And it was nice. It was nice because we had nowhere to go, so it was nice.
Oh, okay.
We didn't have to go anywhere. We could just stay inside and just enjoy looking at it from the balcony. And if we wanted to, we could go into it. But we didn't.
It's too cold.
Yeah.
It's cold.
And the next day there was even more snow. And then on Sunday I was like, yeah, I'm not going into the office tomorrow. Just for the risk of more snow. I don't want to get stuck.
No, you're never gonna get home back again. So
and apparently in Elgin, it started snowing on that one day, and today it was like very bad with snow there on the road, as I was saying, with cars being stuck and everything, the buses being cancelled. So yeah, weather. But on the day of the New Year's Eve, where they cancelled everything for extreme wedding, it was very nice. It was, not cold, and it was barely raining. Like the next day, it was way worse. So, in my opinion, they cancelled it prematurely. Because the next day was when the rain was there. They already cancelled the torch parade before. Okay, sure, it's fire through a city when there's winds. Okay, sure.
Okay.
You can cancel that. But you know, a festival, just little people being drunk outside, dancing on some music, that doesn't have to be cancelled, even if it rains.
Oh well. I'm just gonna assume that the people who decide that know better.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
They don't.
No, they don't.
No, okay. They just do stuff just to annoy people.
It seems up here, the festivals that I've seen, they seem very not used to organizing festivals compared to the Netherlands.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's why there's more DJs from the Netherlands than from Scotland. I know one popular one, like Kelvin Harris.
Who?
But yeah, well. Anyway, EDM. Sometimes has like top 40 hits.
Good for him.
But yeah. The Netherlands is way more festival culture than here. Over here it's pop culture.
Yeah, but in the Netherlands everything is also a lot closer by, so if you have an event it's quite easy to get to it compared to Scotland, where you have to travel for 2 hours to get to a different city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Here if you travel for 2 hours you are on the other side of the country, so there's a difference.
Yeah,
Just a
true,
bit.
but that doesn't mean that you don't have a need. Oh, well, okay.
It's easier to organize things if everything is closer by, right?
Does it matter? It's
I don't
easier
know.
to go there if everything's close by. Does it matter for organization?
Well, yeah, then you're a lot more sure that people will go there because it's easier to get there.
But we already have the tickets. Everybody already has the tickets.
Oh yeah, okay. In that case, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about the ticket.
Yeah.
Never go to events. It's too peoply there.
Silly boy.
I forget that they have tickets. It's just an event, right?
The other one that I went to, so this is where most of my opinion comes from. They had a bar, right, to order your drinks, obviously, but it was also under 18s were also allowed, so they also had to check ID and stuff, and they didn't give bands to just show easily that which ones were under 18 or over 18 or whatever, right?
Okay.
So mistake number 1.
Yeah.
Mistake number 2, they only had one bar for the whole event. One. So a giant queue was there all day. Even if you just want to have a cola, you can just stand in line there for like 2 hours before you got there.
Then you have to show your ID as well, just for your
yeah, exactly. And then it's like, oh shit, I forgot my wallet. Oh no, I didn't have it in my wallet, and then you cannot get anything. It's like,
just would have a call.
Come on.
Yeah, okay, that doesn't seem great.
Not enough toilets, and then for the men, that's less of a problem than for the women.
Yeah, so, it's that doesn't sound great. No.
Yeah,
I agree.
But hey, that also, it might just be a Scotland problem. I don't know if it's better in England.
I don't know either.
I've not been there. They do have some famous festivals over there, but I have not been. I'm also getting too old for that shit.
You're just in your 30s, man.
Exactly. You too.
I already was too old for that 10 years ago.
An old soul.
It's not my thing. There's too many people. Geek groups. That's the one I was looking for.
No, I did a lot of talking. So how much time is this still?
50 minutes about. 48.
Oh boy. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I just spent the day playing Kingdom Hearts, and all of a sudden it wasn't.
Still?
Again, it was Birth by Sleep this time.
Okay. And how is that one? Is it good?
Yeah, it's alright.
It's alright. More of the same.
The fighting mechanic, it's a bit different because you got commands and they're not really the spells that you had before and the actions that you have before. They're kind of like an in-between.
Oh, okay.
And you can combine them with other ones to unlock newer ones. So you're constantly just trying to switch things around to see what you can unlock. And so that's pretty fun.
Sounds interesting, yeah.
Yeah, though all of a sudden I did kind of find that the way you're controlling your character just felt more stiff, and the environments kind of were less dressed as Kingdom Hearts 2, which I played before. But then I remember that Birth by Sleep is actually a PSP game. So that kind of makes sense. So
yeah,
it makes sense. I was playing it on Steam. There was a re-release
On Steam Deck.
On the
Or
Steam
not
Deck,
on-
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the
There was a
authentic
re-release of that.
Authentic PSP experience.
No. I'm just doing the remake. Like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense where it comes from now. Now I understand what I was troubled with, and I just accept it. Like, yeah, sure, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
It's allowed to in that case.
It's a portable game, sure. I'll allow it.
But yeah, the story is pretty fun because you kind of the same story, but you have to play it with 3 different people. You kind of get the same storyline, but from their perspective.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does that mean that you're going through the same environments 3 times, or does it is not that much?
So far I haven't really noticed. I just finished the first character, and now I'm going with the second one, and I'm still in the same world, but I'm in a different area.
Okay.
And they kind of overlap, but not too much so far. But I haven't done too much with the second character yet, so it's
nice.
Yeah.
Birth by Sleep is one that I didn't play yet, and I still have to play 3.
I also still have to play 3. Yeah.
But you need to have played Birth by Sleep before 3. So.
Do you?
I think so.
I don't know.
I mean, it came out before, and there they lay out some more plot lines for what's going on, and even more plot lines. Yes.
Yeah, it was at the end of 2. There was this secret character that you could fight as a secret boss, and
Really?
it's not Equus. Extrude is the one that I want to have, and it was very, very difficult. And I just skipped that one because it was optional. It was more frustrating than fun for me.
Yeah.
But turned out it was one of the characters from Birth by Sleep.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty fun. I quite like that.
I've been playing Metaphor, Fantasio, or Fantasio, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, both,
it's really good. But it also stresses me out because you have deadlines.
Oh no!
And only certain things that you can do on a day, and the deadline keeps going close. So I have a deadline, and 2, I have to choose things. I just want to do everything.
I don't want to choose.
And it kind of turns out that you can kind of have the time to just do anything anyway, but like. Not really.
Just because there's a timer there makes it
yeah
a lot more difficult.
Exactly. But I am approaching the end of the game, I think. Pretty sure.
A friend of mine was playing through that as well, and she was a little bit torn on if she wanted to have the traditional Japanese voice actors or the English ones, so she could, kind of listen to it as well, and kind of, not constantly watch the stream. And but one of the characters, apparently one of the baddies, had a very Scottish accent. Yeah, so I kind of sent some what I thought would be the Scottish accents, which is like that is very over the top, very creative in their aggressive expression, and like, yeah, you say that, but listen to this, and she sent me a bit of a short of where that character jumped in, and it was very on point to what I made. He doesn't look like how he sounds, and I find that funny. And
they all, none of them really do. But in my opinion, they don't sound like genuine accents to me. Now that I've lived here.
It sounded great though.
Yeah, they're all quite fun.
Yeah.
And then it has some. They are good characters. I like it a lot.
I might have to put that one on my list as well. This keeps getting longer.
The ever-growing list.
Yeah. Of art to make, games to play.
Yeah, when I finish this one, I will go into art again, because I've spent a lot of time over those last 2 weeks on the game. I am over 100 hours.
Oh, that's cool. It's already a game worth playing in that case. Well, a game worth paying for.
Yeah. So I'm getting there, but there's also I don't know. So you have these deadlines, right? The deadline is for like, hey, you need to have done this main quest before the deadline, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
But there's optional side quests and stuff now, Bram. Like, I mean, there's always some, but now there's like more. And every day that I finish in the game, it's like they literally have like a countdown. There's only this many days remain.
No. It's just plain evil. That's kind of what I usually have with RPGs, and you can't kind of just run around. For instance, like The Witcher, right? It's a good one. That I do every quest that I find. I have to.
Yes.
I have to explore every nook and cranny as well. And when I was playing, just years ago now, Dragon Age Inquisition, I did the same kind of thing, because that's how I play video games. Just want to explore constantly. And but that game is just too big. It's a good game, but it just is too much to do, and all of a sudden you just lose traction of it.
Yeah.
Kind of, it's so much you lose interest, which is a bit of a shame. And then recently the new game came out, Vanguard. No, Dreadwolf.
Oh no, Dreadwolf is. It is Vilgard now, the one that came out. I mean, I think Dreadwolf was like a work in progress name, but they changed it.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, the new one. And like oh yeah. I saw someone play a little bit, just did the first, I think, hour or so. I'm like, oh yeah, kind of want to get back into it. But I know
how much is
the last one. It was on sale as well, just because it was winter.
Okay, nice.
Still a bit under 40, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds like a decent.
Still a full game, but yeah.
Yeah. But
back in my day.
I kind of thought, like, yeah, I haven't finished. I wasn't able to finish Inquisition. So what if I just try my best and finish that one? And if I actually manage to finish that one, then I'm allowed to buy Vanguard as well. Otherwise, we'll be just playing a game that I would never finish again. So it's but it didn't work on my Steam Deck.
What?
Yeah.
But it's I mean, it's like 5 years old or something, that game.
Oh, it's way older.
Way older. Really?
Yeah,
okay.
it's already. I think it was. Well, let's say way.
Oh wait, I was in school, in university.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
my only Dragon Age experience was Dragon Age Origins. I had that on the Xbox 360, and it didn't click with me, and I never touched one since.
The first one is definitely different from the other ones, I feel. The second one doesn't really have that the big world that you're in. You just basically just micromanaging a city and its surroundings, which a lot of the people didn't really like. I didn't mind it too much, to be honest. We're just a little bit of shame, like, oh wait, I'm in this area yet again. But otherwise, I kind of didn't really feel like it hindered the story. But Inquisition had they listened to that remark, like, hey, we want to have an open world, and they gave it.
They went all in on that.
Yeah.
I think I've just seen a little bit of Jesse Cox play that.
Oh yeah.
Just looting all the shinies.
You have to.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Oh no, you're a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 Dragon Age games.
Yes. Still haven't added that eye.
Oh, still no eyes. How many minutes left?
For 35.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I thought it was gonna be like 15. Okay. Double as much as I thought. That's a good start, I guess. Let me...
Kind of want to finagle a little bit more with the hair. Just a bit longer.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah, because apparently for Inquisition, the people made a fix for that. Because apparently there was something with the controller that it just didn't work with Steam Deck. And people fixed it, just on their own. And then Inquisition came, well, at least no, not Inquisition. BioWorks came, and they're like, oh wait, let us fix it for you guys, and then then they fixed it, and then nothing worked again. And that's the state of it ever since.
And at that point, BioWare was already owned by EA or something? Or?
I've got no idea. It was pretty recent.
Oh yeah, then definitely, right?
Yeah.
Triple A. Used to be quality.
Yeah, it used to.
Now it just means budget.
A budget bit game.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's a triple A game, so that just means that they had millions invested into it. If it's good, it's a hit or miss. And recently, more misses seems like.
Yeah, right. Indie games are doing a lot.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like when we started university as well. There was this big boom of indie games. Super Meat Boy, Binding of Isaac, Minecraft, yeah.
Hey, I'm an indie game. Dude, you're owned by Microsoft.
Well, yeah,
they sell scores of, they sell plushies of you in the Tesco, not Tesco, what do I mean? Target. Like, okay. I'm not indie anymore.
No, they started out, and it's a good game. But yeah, for about 2 billion, I would probably sell it as well. I haven't made that same choice.
Meanwhile, Concerned Ape, the developer of Stardew Valley, he's just working on his second title, and he's like, "No, guys, I'm not giving any deadline information. I'm not gonna do any pre-orders. I'm not gonna do anything that pushes me towards, pressures me into anything. It's done when it's done."
Nice. Is he
And
finally working on his
open
new
beta,
project?
no nothing, no pre-orders, nothing that will pressure me or have players pressure me. It's like it will come whenever it's done.
Nice, especially if you have that freedom. I think that the big studios also don't have anymore, right? Because they're basically owned by a lot of other people.
We need to have this done by the end of this quarter.
But video game, no. Money. And it's just nice if you have that autonomy. I like to hear that he's finally working on his new game.
Yeah, they recently had some screenshots in a blog post, so that's why I saw it in come by in my news feeds. What's it called?
Newsfeed?
Ghost chocolatier, something like that.
Oh.
Chocolatier.
Chocolatier.
Concerned show. Haunted chocolatier.
Ah.
Yes. That's
a funny combination of words. I like it.
I mean, it's just a solo developer, so it's like great. It's just one dude.
Yeah, and I know that and it was for Terraria as well, right? I think that's also a small group, and they gave the final update. So this is the very last one. Then we're gonna continue to something else, and people kept playing it. And they demanded more and more. And I think they're still updating the game.
Yeah.
It's alright, guys. Just let it go. It's good. We know. Doesn't need to have more.
This can be the end. Yeah. And then they're just repeating the loading screen of Stanley's Parable. The end is never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. Oh my god, he has a thick neck now. It's a he because of it. Okay, let me just change that.
Look at that fine gentleman.
Yeah. Oh, it's only. I don't need the subtool master. It's in one tool anyway. Let me just make this longer. Ooh. A doorbell. Let me just.
Oh.
For that.
Alright.
I think I'm on a visit. Okay.
I'm just see if I can clean up the edges a little bit. Because before at the end of last year, I wasn't really satisfied too much with the finish of my characters. They always felt a little bit too soft. So let's see if I can emphasize a bit more those crevices. And I like to clean the stylized a bit more cleaner look. And this character kind of pushes toward that as well. So let's see if we can just emphasize that, right? Just gently use the pinch tool to go all over this.
Late delivery.
Cleaning up that face that I made. Very gently make that edge of the nose. Yes. Let's smooth it out again. it isn't too pointy. There. Oh, autosave. That means drink.
I have barely depicted. Okay. How can I make this gentleman look like a lady?
Dudes look like a lady. Wait, let me just finish this edge over here. Let's see. Mine also kind of looks a little bit dude-like, to be perfectly honest. Why is that though? Maybe because the jaw that I have over here should be over there. It's way too high. Doesn't really help. But that jaw isn't correct. What I have. What do you have? Can you zoom out a bit?
And we need. Let me just have a look.
I think the nose is too big.
Okay.
She's quite a thin and sharp nose. At least what I can see. Maybe that's the highlights hiding quite a lot. But she doesn't feel to have a bit of a chongus. It's also kind of sharp. It's point down a bit more, and yours kind of points forward. So the nostrils, the flares kind of should be pushed up a bit. But I don't know if that's what makes it more. What makes her more feminine, though. I think that the cheeks in themselves can be pushed in a bit, and that the muscle that you have around her mouth, depressor labii, what it's called?
These boys?
Yeah, the bucky ones. Yes, I think it's there in the sculpt, in the concept art, but maybe not as pronounced and as large as you have them up there. She reminds me of someone, your sculpt. I don't know who though.
Is it a lady?
No.
Damn it.
Who's that actor again from House of Cards?
Kevin Spacey?
Yeah, that one.
Really? I definitely
It reminded me of him. That doesn't really necessarily look like him.
Reminds you of him. Maybe. I just need to fill her lips a little.
Looks a bit odd. Oh, well, let's just keep it like that and just fix it with the neck. Can we do that? Let's see if we can add in some eyes. I'm just going to do what I've been doing for a little while now. Just steal one for my dwarf. And there, loads. Yes. Well, there we got an eye. Wonderful. It's an Arcanine, and there we got our sculpt. Yep. Perfect, she's done.
Perfect.
Doesn't look scary at all. Can I do something about that? I'm just gonna keep no. Let me just like my head. Okay, thank you. Let's do that thing that I tend to do for eyelids. Yep. Do that. Let's delete it and just extrude that. Oop, oop, oop. There we go. Let's get the radial symmetry off. Ugh. There. Okay, second eyelid. So over here, right? I think I'm just gonna remove those eyes. Got about 20 minutes left and she looks creepy. How did I just enlarge those eyes a bit more? Push it back. Don't know what I'm doing. So that. Move those around again. She looks angry. Don't want that. So let's move that up. She looks not really bored, but not too energetic. Just point it down a bit as well. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if I can do it like that. I am going to do a thing. Let's duplicate that. Let's make a mask from all of that. And I'm just gonna hide everything except that. And delete it. Got it over there. Extrude that again. And key groups. Pre-mesh. Okay. I got the eyes. Eyelashes. here. No. I'm just quickly looking at Mike's what I'm doing wrong and just
What? Mine? What?
No, looking at mine, what I'm doing wrong.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Mike's. I was like, what?
No, I'm looking at yours. I'm cheating. Like, how does a face look again? A proper one.
Thanks.
Something's off. Symmetry's gone. Let's mirror that and mirror all wealth. That's fine. I think this is fine as well, right? Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's fine. Now they're too close to each other. I think this eye should have been bigger. I made my eyes too small, Mike. Can you imagine?
What? You?
Yeah, it happened.
No.
Well, maybe not, but I'm just going to decide that was the problem.
Amanda said that she kind of reminds her of Fernanda Torres, the Brazilian actress that recently won like Golden Globes.
Ah, nice.
And I googled her, and yeah. Actually, yes. Concept-wise, gee. Like, Okay, so how can I make it maybe look a little bit like her? That would be better than what it is now. Ah, I see something.
Oh, what do you see? Oh, look at that.
Like this. Yeah. Oh. That's a little extra.
It's not really muscle,
that I don't
skin.
really see in here, but I could imagine it there. So that's like a little bit of a split between this area and this area. Let's just work that in.
They do look alike, yeah. What's happening there? Okay. Weird stuff is happening here.
The ghosts are showing up.
Yeah. Let's turn off those lashes. They're in the way at the moment. Giving her eyebrows would also help a lot, making her less alien.
Yeah, definitely.
Just see if I can create that eyelash, make that a little bit more clean. I lost my gray. Okay, let's go back. You know what to do. Enemy dwarf, where are you? Different guy. That's the white that I want. There we go. Thank you very much. I don't like the eyelash that I've made. She's too fabulous now. Yeah, I don't like it. Just turn it off.
Too fabulous.
Yeah. Browse though for the last 8 minutes. Let's see if I can do that. You are amazing.
No, you are amazing.
You are amazing.
No, you are amazing.
No. You are amazing.
No.
No.
You.
No. Hi? Me?
You. Yes, you.
Oh. I thought you were me.
And him, and him, and him.
No, not just me. No. I feel less special, to be honest.
Oh, you would have.
It's because you aren't.
You're not special.
You're just as unique as everybody else.
You fucking snowflake, you.
You know what?
No.
Eyes are still too small.
Are they actually?
I feel like, yeah.
I think it's more that the area around the eyes is too big.
Yeah, maybe. But I've been shrinking. I've been shrinking that the entire evening already. I've been shrinking everything else around as well, so it doesn't. It stays the same, basically, just smaller. But Oh, yeah, dear. Oh, dear. $4 minutes, Mike.
4 minutes. Yes. That's the deadline pressure I needed. Only 4 minutes remain.
Beep. Boop. Beep.
You can dodge me.
It's a tricky one. I wish, not that wish. I hope that next week one will be a little bit easier.
Just a little bit.
Only a little bit, not too much. Otherwise, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah. Can't be too easy, huh?
No. Not that this one hasn't been fun. I've been enjoying this one quite a lot, to be perfectly honest.
How dare you? How dare you enjoy this?
Yeah, I enjoy exercise. I know. It's we know.
Are you enjoying things you do in the free time?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I am.
Get a life.
No. I like whatever is what I have right now. Some people might not call it a life, and I agree.
I call it a life. If this is not life, then what is life?
Life is life.
And we even are life at the same time. How could it be more life than that? I feel alive.
La 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 la. Oh.
Life is life.
2 minutes remaining. Okay. Wait. I've got an idea. That one. Okay, let me just do that and push that around a bit more. Maybe. Don't know if that's a great idea.
Or terrible. What are you doing?
Just adding
hairs.
a couple more locks into that hair.
I think that's a good idea.
And those two, let me just duplicate it and delete hidden. Go back to that. There. That one, mirror it, there, move it around. Just don't have any a lot of time left in those half a minute that I have.
That's crazy talk. How can you not have time left if you have half a minute left?
Because it's only 10 seconds now? Oh, no,
that's not half a minute.
I'll just delete this, and then it's time. Oh, she has a look to her. Let me just fill everything with the same material, same color. And should do the eyes as well. Maybe.
Just chop off her body.
Do a very quick and sneaky colorize. No, that colorize not PolyParty. It isn't PolyParty, right? Or just colors. That's the one. Hue and a bit more to the greener side. Okay. Nah, don't like it. Just She looks angry. Why looks angry, Mike?
Angry?
Yeah, it's a little bit more life in there. Let's keep it like that. I'm closer than what I thought I would be. I like yours as well. Look at her.
Is it because it's a lady now, right? At least more than it was when I asked the previous time.
Yeah, it's less Kevin Spacey now.
That's fucking Kevin Spacey. Just close this. Let me just go back in time a little. Oh, let me save first before I do that.
Just two opposite sides of the spectrum. Oh yeah, let's look at the first one, which I thought I was reasonably happy with.
Here. Let's see.
Oh dear. Okay. Well,
Yes, it was Kevin Spacey. It's now.
Certainly less. Yeah.
Something definitely happened.
But it was different in your style and subject matter as well. So it was extra difficult for you.
Let me open my previous save. I don't remember really when I saved. Oh. 2 hours ago.
That sounds about right. Ah, look at that.
Oh. Something happened. She opened her eyes. Yeah, I tried to shave off the brow as well.
Oh, maybe that's why she looks a little bit alien. It's because she doesn't have a brow.
And she
eyebrow,
has quite a lot of brow, right?
Yeah, but just the hair there.
Oh yeah, the hair.
Yeah.
I do need hair, actually. Why would you say that? Let me just do a little.
It's the sheer amount that my head shrunk.
Look at that.
That's a lot better. Nice.
Well, at least it's human, so humanish.
Yeah, it's human for sure. It's more human than mine is. If you saw a human like this walking around, then you'd be terrified. It works in a certain world, not real life.
It kind of reminds me of like those like Venice masks, Venice Carnival masks, but whole face. Ish. Like sharper angles and stuff.
Yeah, I like that stuff. I usually don't really take the time to add that to the sculpts. Like, there's a little bit there, there's a little bit more shape there, and all of a sudden we're running out of time. So I thought, like, yeah, you know what? Just take the time to add it. And I'm happy that I added the eyes as well. Because, I didn't really like it in the beginning because it was extra alien all of a sudden.
The windows to the soul.
Yeah. This has been a good one. I like it.
It was a good start of the year, Bram.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
We set the bar somewhere, so we only have to go over it, right? And again and again and again and again. We have to.
Or at least reach it. This is the bare minimum, Bram.
This is the bare minimum.
2025 is gonna be crazy. Crazy.
But yeah, I kind of hope that that everyone enjoyed it so far. Because we're kind of running out of steam. At least I am.
yeah. It's time to call it quits for the night.
It's been a long day.
It was a nice sculpt. It was difficult, but we did it.
Yeah, and it was very fun to seeing and reading everyone yet again. So
yeah, nice to see everyone again. Yeah, Vita, exactly. Yeah.
See what I did there.
Yeah. Good one.
Thank you. And we will be back on Thursday.
We will be back on Thursday. We don't know exactly with what, but we will be back.
Same time though. But
yes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think with that we can just close the stream now, right?
Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.
And
until the next